What's up, you guys? This is Rob from AI Plays, and today on The Daily Grind, we are back with another installment of Rob Reads You Shit That You Don't Want to Read Yourself. Now, as you can see, we are covering Arbitrations Revisited by D.E. Connor. Now, I have to be completely honest with you. I haven't read this at all, so I don't know exactly what to expect. I saw it pop up on Twitter, and I was like, oh cool, we'll go ahead and cover that today. Then I saw one of my, Warframe buddies go ahead and respond to it. I was like, no, can't look at it, don't want to look at it, because as you guys know, I am very attached to Arbitrations. I think that it has a lot of potential to be a really great game mode which challenges us and hopefully gives us the rewards that we deserve. That's definitely one of the big things that I want to see changed here, as well as the difficulty increased just a little bit to go along with better rewards. Regardless, that's me rambling, let's just jump on in. So D.E. Connor says, "Hail Tenno, well hail D.E. Connor. Your path has led here. Prove yourself." Arbitrations have existed in Warframe for just over 6 months. These endgame mission variations put new twists on our tried and true mission formula, offering players a level of challenge they cannot find anywhere else in the game. I'm gonna call a little bit of BS on that because I don't find them any more challenging than some of the higher end missions out there. So that's debatable. Now that we have had time to observe how these missions fare in players' hands, we've prepared some tweaks meant to address common complaints with the mode. The most polarizing of these issues is Arbitration's lack of revives. Adding real consequences to death was somewhat of a new sensation in Warframe, and while we would like to retain some of that tension, the fact of the matter is that being dead is not fun. Oh shit, are they taking away permadeath? Permadeath also caused issues with host migration, since dead hosts may be inclined to leave early, potentially throwing squad mates into disarray. Therefore, we will be implementing a new system where dead players can be revived, but your squad mates will have to earn it. Interesting, okay. When these changes go live next week on PC and consoles in the near future, the rules of arbitration death will be a little bit different. Players are still killed with no bleed out timer, and revive tower will be placed in the player's spot of death. If any squad mate is awaiting revive, the arbitration drones will begin dropping unique pickups known as Resurgence Burden. These pickups function similarly to index points, otherwise known as financial stress, which, let's be real, after taxes, I know all too well, debuffing the players who carry them. In order to revive a player, 5 of these Resurgence Burdens must be taken to the timer simultaneously. These 5 pickups can be delivered by one or multiple squad mates, but cannot be dropped off at the tower. It's all or nothing. Interesting, I wonder how that's going to work with multiple squad mates. Does that mean that all 5 need to be there at once, or else it just won't pick up? Let's see. Oh, here it is. We hope that this system bridges the gap between players who crave hardcore consequences and those who are put off by the prospect of permadeath. Since this shifts the mission balance in favor of players, we plan to compensate by making enemies scale at the rate they do in other mission types instead of the reduced rate of scaling that arbitrations have now. Okay, so let's take a look at this real quick. Okay, so this person clearly has 5 little blue blops, and they take it here and they're able to pop them up. That's a really awkward animation. If you guys did not see that, they just magically appeared. Of course, this has got to be work in progress, I'm assuming. So there's where, you know, player X, Y, and Z died, and then boop, magically they appear and they're running off. So let's have a quick chat about this. If you die in arbitrations, I already am irritated about rezzing people, period. And you're going to make us jump through additional hoops to res these people that were already not equipped for arbitrations in the first place. We're not egging on easy mode for arbitrations. That's not the point of arbitrations. The point of arbitrations is to be difficult, okay? And the fact that, and this is the thing that really gets, ooh, I'm gonna get in trouble. Ooh, they gonna clip this and put this on Reddit. All right, let's talk about this quotation here. Okay, these endgame mission variations put new twists on our tried and true formula, offering players a level of challenge they cannot find anywhere else in the game. They stated that, a challenge that cannot be offered anywhere else in the game yet. You see this right here? Instead of the reduced rate of scaling that arbitrations have now. So you're telling us that Arbitrations is supposed to be this difficult mission type, but you just admitted to the fact that Arbitrations have a reduced rate of scaling. So not only did they have the reduced rate of scaling, but you also go ahead and try to give us, well, I mean, they're making it scale normally now. So it's not even, you know, hindered scaling. They're like, oh, we'll give you normal scaling, but we'll give you this weird way to revive players. Is that really difficulty? No, it just sounds like you're giving players that are not very good at fucking arbitrations, which the whole point of arbitrations is supposed to be challenging a second round. They're not supposed to get a second round. And a part of me is like, if I'm in arbitrations and you go down, bye-bye. You're staying down. The whole point is to test yourself to be the best version of yourself, and you only get one chance at being that version of yourself. So when I see this seems like just to play it, well, let's find a way to make it easier, but in a different way. And then let's also tell them, oh, we're making it more difficult by letting it scale normally. You're making it more difficult by letting it scale normally. Or how about we just don't have this new way to revive and you just let it scale like it normally would scale, and then you give us some really good rewards. Let me read this final bit. Hold on, because maybe I'm playing myself. Maybe they're adding some extra rewards in this last paragraph that I missed. Finally, we wanted to give players who have already mastered arbitrations a reason to come back. Okay. Therefore, we will be adding a new reward mentioned long ago. Arc Gun Ribbons will be available to purchase using Vitus Essence. Expect the new cosmetic rewards as well. Okay. What's your new cosmetic reward? If your new cosmetic reward is dojo bullshit, get out of here. I don't even want to deal with it. Arc Gun Ribbons, maybe? But what we fight in outer space that we really need Arc Gun Ribbons for at the moment. Maybe Railjack will bring us new enemy types that are gonna be tougher that we need to take on with our arc guns. But at this moment in time, a lot of players just need to actually get their arc wings and their arc guns, period. So they're already struggling. Why the hell do they need arc gun ribbons on top of all of that? All right? So what I'm gonna say is this does almost nothing aside from give players an additional way to res players that should not be in arbitrations in the first place. The whole point of arbitrations is to be difficult. The fact that you reduced scaling to begin with is insulting. All right? The other thing that's insulting is that you think that, some of these rewards are gonna be good enough. Like, we're vying for the top tier players to be attracted to this mission type, and you gonna give them arc gun ribbons and just a couple of cosmetics. And please let it be Warframe cosmetics. Don't let it just be like, ooh, put this in your dojo, put this in your orbiter. I'm gonna pass on that unless you make it a whole new orbiter Orokin scheme where you go inside and you get all these cool new decorations and your walls of your ship has changed. Don't give us a little thing on a pedestal. That's not with the time or the energy for you to create and for us to farm. So that about does it for my current stance. As you can see, I'm not very happy with any of it. Go ahead and let me know how you guys feel down in the comments below. Again, for me, I'm looking for difficulty. I'm looking for something that is going to appeal to players who want difficulty, and offering revives and a normal scaling rate, I don't feel is difficult. But you know what? I'm gonna shut my mouth. I'm gonna play the new version of arbitrations. I'm not gonna res anybody. I'm gonna see exactly how the normal scaling plays out, because maybe I'm gonna feel really dumb. Maybe I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna get owned. I don't know. But this to me doesn't seem like anything that I'm interested in. Like, let me see those cosmetic rewards and maybe we can talk. But that is just my position on this. Go ahead and leave all of your feelings down in the comments below. Let me know if maybe you're excited about the new revive system. I ain't reviving you. I'm just letting you know that. I'm out, But yeah, so toss up all of your feelings down there. And as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch your body. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!